These 10 warm-ups got me to Crimson for the last 4 seasons. But what we want to do is get our crosshair, right? So I want you guys to look at the screen, this middle thing here, this is our crosshair placement. So most of the time when I'm coaching people, what I find is as they kind of walk and run around the map, they kind of walk around like this. So you notice the enemy in front of me, I have to look up and then shoot, okay? So what you want to do is you actually want to have your crosshair placement in line with the opponent. So as I go through, all I now need to do is aim in and shoot. So as we go through, look, as we go around the corner, we simply aim and shoot, right? But let's just say we had poor centering right now. Look at this. As we go around the corner, we then have to look up and shoot. Again, poor centering. Look at this. As I go around, you see how I have to like move then right and shoot? In the game, you don't want to do those small adjustments. You want to be ready with your shot. These right here are not good examples of centering. These are really poor examples because as I'm going round, I'm seeing the opponent, then I'm snapping onto them, okay? But now I'm going to show you how to actually center onto them. So for example, right now, if my opponent was standing right there, okay? What I want to do is this. Instead of walking around the corner, then looking right, I'll show you right now. As my opponent comes in, I'll slide around and look left. Slide around, look right. So as I go through now, slide around, I shoulder it, I slide it, I'm looking left, you see? So as I'm approaching the corners, as I'm going around the corners, I'm ready for the gunfight. There's a guy in front of me, aim in, get the kill. As I slide around, I'm slide cancelling. But as I'm slide cancelling, I'm also moving my crosshair placement. So look at this. I know as I go around the corner, he's on my left. So that wasn't the best example because he pushed me, but I want to show you with me pushing someone else. So right now, this player's right there. As I come around the corner, I'm going to slide out and shoot like that. So you always want to have your crosshair placement where it needs to be, and it just makes your shot so much easier to control. Now we're going to move on to the long jump, okay? So the long jump is quite a good mechanic, and it's the one most of the time people use. So what you want to do is, for example, here, okay, there's a player on my left. This one's going to push me, so I'm going to kill him. But right now, let's say I wanted to go for the player on my left, okay? I'm simply going to jump around the corner and go for the shot. But what you want to do is you kind of want to line up together. So the first thing I want to do is if there was a player on my left, I would think, right, there's a cover in front of me. So this is probably the best cover to go for. So even right now, I would jump and go for the shot. But I want you to notice what I'm doing, okay? As I'm running, I'm jumping and looking right. Now, this is so important. Whenever I coach people and they do the long jump and I ask them to do it, this is what they do. They kind of jump and then look right. The problem is, as the opponent's looking at you, let's just imagine there's a player right here in the tag glitch. Just kill this player first. I want you to imagine the player's right here, okay? The player's sitting like this. Now, if you were to do the long jump, okay, from here, if I was to do this and then look right, even if I did it in fast motion like this, jump, then look right. By the time I look right, I'm in their sight. They're going to kill me. So what you actually want to do is this. You see how I jump around the corner? I'm already locked onto the opponent. You kind of want to do that. So same thing here. Okay, we just got fried by a bot. We're going to move on. That never happened. Same thing in this scenario. There's a player on my right. As I jump around, I'm going to be locked onto him. Okay, he's around the corner. So as I jump around, I'll be locked onto him. And you can see as I land. That one was a bit kind of messy because he was quite close, but the concept's the same thing. So when you guys are playing against bots, I want you to practice that. I want you to simply go around the corner, take your time. So right now I back away, then I practice a shot. Simply back away and practice the long jump because you're going to use it in game and you want to get used to the snap. So right there, I practice it. Go around the corner. Right now I back away. As I go around the corner, I'm ready and I go for the kill. You can even go for a little bunny hop, but just keep practicing the long jump. It's very important to use it and use it effectively. Right now as I go through, okay, he's going to my right. Let's jump across the corner. Let's wait. Let's jump again. You see he's not there. We're going to jump again. And we're ready for the gunfight. The more you do that, the more you get used to jumping and being ready with your centering. So that's exactly what you want to do to control your long jump. Now, as I mentioned, the long jump is going to be the one you use most of the time, but certain scenarios you're going to use a short jump, like right now. There's a player quite close. Instead of running and jumping out in the open, the problem is right now against a good player, obviously this is a bot, if I was to stand there, even if I was to go for the shot, let's look at it from the enemy's POV. You see how I jump around the corner? I'm now out in the open, right? You don't really want to be doing that. You want to kind of jump into cover or jump when the opponent's not looking at you. Like right there, he's not looking at me. I jump and get the kill. You kind of want to jump to camera them, right? That's with the long jump. But with a short jump, you want to use it in scenarios where you don't have much room. So right now, the guys right there, I short jump. So look at that short jump. You see? Because I don't have a lot of room to work with, I'm able to short jump to kind of camera them. So the short jump is very, very important to bail you out of situations. I will do a separate video kind of going into depth with the short jump, the long jump and stuff like that. But for now, it's just about practicing these mechanics. That's what this video is focusing on. So how do we practice a short jump? What I want you to do is I want you to find close corners, like close walls, and simply use the cover next to you and then jump around the corner. So right now we're going through and I'm simply going to go to the left here because it's easier to track. It's indoors. As we go across, there's a guy on my right. So all I want to do, instead of running out and jumping like this, I'm simply going to back away and say, right, where is he? Well, he's over there. I'm simply going to get close to the wall and then jump like that. You see? So I'm simply going to get close to the wall and then jump around. So right now, same thing. I get close to the wall. This one's a bit closer. I go through. I'm right next to the wall now. Strafe it, jump around. You want to practice those quick and immediate jump shots. You want to make sure your centering is good, even at that close range. Same thing here. We go through the corner. I'm going to aim in, and then I'm going to jump. And you see the shot. It's a little bit harder to get used to. Go through again. And what you're going to notice is you can be very careful. The way you jump and the way you shoot, you can get to a point where you're very confident. Right now, I strafe it. He's right there. I jump around the corner. Back away. Jump around the corner. So I just showed you how to practice your short jump. So make sure to include that in your warm-up drills. Moving on to tip number 4 in terms of how to warm up. This one is going to be the standard jump shot, but more importantly, how it affects your aim. Let's just go through to this area here, right? Let's just assume... I'm going to kill this player first. Let's just assume, okay, that the player was coming through this door and the player was standing right here. So as I walk through, my head's roughly around this area, okay? So my centering is here. If I was to stand still and jump shot, what would happen? If I was to jump like this, can you see how my crosshair actually goes above? Let's just assume this is the opponent's head. It makes it easier. As I shoot, you see how it goes above his head? Same thing here. Let's see I shoot and I go above. I want you to notice what happens. As I'm shooting, because I'm jumping and I'm not adjusting my right stick, you see how it goes above his head? That's what happens to a lot of people. What happens is when you jump shot, you don't realize that your aim is actually going higher. So what you want to do is as you jump, you want to either center slightly lower. So you want to center around the player's chest, because what then happens is, again, let's say this is the opponent's head right there. Okay, that's the opponent's head, but this is the opponent's chest. If I was to shoot the opponent's chest and then jump, you see how it goes near the head? For example, right here, like I shoot the chest and then jump. Oh, why would you kill me? I'm in the middle of a tutorial. That's so rude. Let's go back again. So I see the opponent's chest, then I jump. So you see, even then, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than shooting at the head, then jumping. So what you want to do is you want to aim a little bit lower and then jump shot. Now, that's not the ultimate goal. What the ultimate goal is to lock onto their head. So what you want to do is as you jump shot, you simply want to move your right stick slightly lower, okay? So let me show you what I mean. So we go through, we center onto his chest. As we jump, we go lower. And then what happens is your natural jump ends up basically helping your aim. You aim a bit lower and you get so many more headshots. Now, most of the time the headshot multiplier is actually stronger, but just overall, not only are you making it harder for them to hit you because you've got some movement, you're actually making sure you're not missing your shots. So if you guys are missing shots with a jump shot, most of the time it's because you're not using your right stick to go lower. So again, this is the opponent's head, you're jumping, you're shooting too high. But let's say right now, as I'm jumping, I'm shooting lower. I'm moving my crosshair lower. I'm basically in level. It's very, very important. That's the best way to jump shot in gunfights. Make sure to practice it, because when you go into a game, you want to get used to the rhythm. You want to get used to the distance. I see this player right here. As I jump, I'm going lower. So as you're shooting, move your right stick just slightly low. So right now I go through, this is a bit of a distance. I jump lower, jump lower. That's all I'm doing. As I'm going around the corner, I'm simply moving my right stick down a little bit. That's all I'm doing in these scenarios, and it's allowing me to get so many more headshots, especially at that close range. We go for again and we get those lower headshots. We're getting to the point where you guys are learning some more movement. Now, this one is one of my favorites. This is the standard drop shot in gunfights. In terms of gunfights and centering and kind of everything we went through so far, most of the time you're going to assume that your opponent is at a similar level to yourself. So right now, as I go around the corner, my crosshair is going to be around chest level, right? So the good thing about the drop shot is it catches your opponent off guard and it creates a completely new angle. So what the drop shot is simply pressing the prone button while aiming in. Now, this is important. Again, when I'm coaching people, there is a small misunderstanding with how to do this. If you are running, what happens is when you press the prone button, you end up sliding. So the way you want to drop shot is you want to aim in first and then press the prone button. What happens is when you aim in, you stop running, okay? So the whole concept is you essentially want to press the prone button as you're aimed in. That way, you stop running. Now, what you're going to do, the more you get used to this, you're going to actually find out you can actually drop shot while running. You just have to stop. So right now, let me show you what I mean. As I go through again, I stop running, then I drop shot. So you can do it the other way as well. It just depends what's more comfortable for you. Me personally, it kind of depends on the gunfight. But I know that when I'm sprinting, I'm not able to drop shot. So right now, if I wanted to drop shot, I would stand still. Okay, or I would kind of move backwards. Instead of running, I would kind of move backwards. And like this right now, I move backwards. And what happens is you end up stopping your character from sprinting, and it allows you to perform the drop shot mechanic. Again, the more you do this, the more you get used to it. Now, that's such a big advantage, right? Because imagine I go around the corner and I'm able to drop shot. That opponent centering is going to be around my chest. So me going lower, it's going to be very hard for him to track. And because you're the player doing the movement, because you're the player controlling where you go, you essentially know where the gunfight's going to go. This is so important. If you guys can understand this, you'll probably be a lot better off. Hopefully I explain it well. So let's imagine the opponent's right here, okay? He's coming around the corner. As I come around the corner, his centering is going to be around my chest. So if I was to drop shot like this, I know that as I go around the corner, I have to correct my aim. Let me show you what I mean. As I go around the corner, you see how I correct my aim? You see how I move my right stick up? It's because I know I'm drop shotting. So I know my crosshair is going low. Just like with a jump shot, when you jump shot, you move your aim down. When you drop shot, what do? You move your aim up. Why? Because we're trying to get those chest shots. We're trying to get those high damage areas. So you don't want to just drop shot like this, because what happens is, look at my bullets. They're going lower. Right now, if I was to drop shot like this, I'm hitting his legs. Now, if he was to jump shot, right now, if I did that, and my opponent jump shotted right there, imagine my opponent jump shotted, I'm literally going to miss my shots. So not only do you want to drop shot, you want to make sure as you drop shot, you move your right stick up a little bit. Now look at this. This is completely different. Look, as I drop shot, I'm hitting headshots. That is crazy. And all I'm doing is, as I'm going down, as I'm drop shotting, I'm simply moving my right stick up. So it's kind of compensating. So at the end, it's like I'm not moving. My crosshair is still the same, but I'm adding movement to my game, making it so much harder for them to hit you. So not only is it harder for them to hit you, you're still hitting those high damage areas. Why? Because you're moving your right stick up and you're just getting so many more shots on. What you'll find is, as you drop shot, as you jump shot, you're going to miss a lot of shots unless you correct your right stick. So make sure as you're warming up, you're correcting your right stick, you're getting used to it, hit about 50 drop shots to get into the rhythm, add that movement to your game. By now, if you guys are actually using these tips, I promise you guys will improve. These next few tips are going to be quite advanced, so stay tuned, and I'm sure you guys will like them. So right now, the next tip I want to go through is shouldering. This one is one of the most important things, and I haven't covered it too much, so that's on me. When you're shouldering an opponent, actually, let's break it down. What is shouldering? I want you to imagine there's an opponent in front of me. Just, well, to be fair, there is one. Instead of kind of running out like this, again, let's kind of go through a real life assumption. Let's not like... Let's assume we're in a real game right now. I don't know if the opponent's on my left, okay? What people do is this. Now, if you're watching this and you do this, I guarantee this tip will help you. If you walk out like this, right? If I stopped right now, and by the way, I'm sorry for not having my other PC. I'll do that for the next video. I'll have both screens so you can see both perspectives. But imagine I strafe left now, like this, okay? By the time I come around the corner, let's just do it in slow motion to show you what I mean. As I come around about there, my opponent can actually see me. Hopefully this guy can shoot me. Okay, you're gonna ignore me. The bot's not very helpful, and I'm not gonna lie to you, they're not very helpful. What you want to do, okay, instead of walking around the corner like this, is you want to shoulder your corner like this. You want to shoulder it. For example, right now, instead of walking around like this, he can see me right there. Shoot me, bro. Okay, they're not very useful. But again, if I was to walk around like this, they could see me early. So what you want to do is you want to shoulder like this. You want to get a quick shoulder off, okay? Your goal is to find information. That's all you're doing with the shoulder. You're getting information. Okay, my enemy's there. Let's go for the kill. Right now, let's see. Shoulder. Okay, I know he's there. I can back away, reposition. Did you see how I got shot there? That's because I shouldered quite slow. And that is very important to know. So one thing I like to do is shoulder with my pistol, right? It's a bit faster. So all I want you to do as a slight warm-up, this is a starting warm-up for shouldering, okay? It's simply shoulder, back away, and then go for the kill. That way you're getting used to the concept of shouldering. So how do we shoulder? The first version is to simply walk out, not aimed in. Why? Because it's faster. What's faster, this or this? You see how it's a lot faster? So I strafe, get away, back away, get the kill. Shoulder, back away, shoulder, he's there, get away, get the kill. Just practice that as a starting point. Once you're comfortable with the basic shoulder, so shoulder it, get the kill. Once you're comfortable with this, I now want you to be a bit faster with your shouldering. And this one is quite advanced, but you're going to like it. The opponent's right there, okay? Instead of walking out, that's step one that we're going to avoid. Step two is this. It's not bad. Shouldering like that. That's not bad because you're not going to get killed, but you might get a few shots in terms of get damage. What I want you to do now is this. I want you to slide cancel to the edge, jump away, okay? So this, slide cancel, jump away. Now, as you do that, you're going to be very fast. So slide cancel, jump away like that. You see how I shot him? If this player was trying to kill me, I did this and jump away like that. It's very hard for him to hit me. As he hits me, not a good example, but he got closer. But again, in this scenario, 5,000 bots are trying to fight me. I probably should have just fought one bot. That's on me. But again, you want to shoulder it by being quick. You want to slide cancel. So right now, I think the opponent's there. Slide cancel, jump away. What you're trying to do, your main goal, okay? Make the opponent weak without taking damage. So the first thing is this. If I want to shoulder, there's so many ways. Be creative. I think he's there. Jump like this. Why? Because now I get information. You see? There's different ways of shouldering. I think he's there. Jump around. Okay, where is he? He's right there. Let me back away. Now I have information. I can make a decision. Let me go through. Let's see how he can shoulder. So right now I think he's there. I'm going to shoulder. I'm out of there. You just want to get information. Okay, that's the first step of shouldering. The second step, and what I want you guys to start practicing, is the advanced shoulder. So right now I know he's going to push me. So I'm going to wait. Okay, let's just try with this guy. He's going to chase me. So as he comes around the corner, I'm going to do this. You see how I back away? I missed some shots. That's okay. I can reposition. Try again. I can back away. Okay, he's coming around the corner. I'm going to slide cancel. Shoot him, back away. Slide cancel again, get the kill. You just want to shoulder the corner and practice it. And what you're going to find, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be. Because again, when I'm coaching people, let's say I'm sitting on this head glitch and I'm just pre-aiming you like this, right? If you were to just come out of that room, if you were just to walk out, oh my God, that bot fried, bro. I might have dead that out. I got fried. I stopped shooting. That bot actually fried me. But yeah, let's say I have to walk out right now. If there was a really good player standing right there, if Dashy was standing right there, he's going to fry me, okay? So what you want to do is you want to be a bit more alert. Instead of walking like this, he's going to fry me. Well, you could do this. Okay, Dashy's there, let me back away. Or you could do this. You see what I'm saying? You can slide cancel, shoot and back away. Like right now, slide cancel, shoot back away. Slide cancel, shoot back away. What you're trying to do, you're not trying to kill them, you're trying to get a shot or two. Once you get those shots off, you can then back away. So the way you practice it is like this. There's a guy there, slide cancel, back away. You see I hit him once, now he's weak, I can challenge. And that's all you want to do. Practice it like that. Practice your shouldering. Because what you'll find is in game, the better you are at shouldering, the better you are at challenging like off angles around corners like this, the better you are at getting that first shot, the better you'll be in the game. Because most of the time, if someone's on a head glitch, you're going to have to find fast ways to get those first shots. If you guys have seen any of my coaching videos, when I'm in a 1v1, what do? I go for that first shot. And how do I practice it? It's literally this. I go into a private game. There's a guy right there. Okay, let's see what I can do. Let's get the first shot. Shoulder. He's dead. Shoulder. This guy's one shot. Back away. Now go for a different angle. Simply just make drills yourself. Just find ways to improve your shouldering and you'll get so much better. Back to the movement. This one's going to be the slide cancel into a backwards jump. So we went through a standard slide cancel. Now we're going to go through a slide cancel into a backwards jump. So right now the opponent's there, okay? First, let's kill this one. Okay. Let's kill this one. As I slide cancel around the corner, right? The opponent's going to be there. So what I don't want to do is this. I don't want to slide cancel right in front of him. I don't want to slide cancel right there because then I'm in his sight. So what I might do is this. I might slide cancel and then jump backwards. Because, bro, why did they kill me when I'm showing you guys something? It's so embarrassing. Let's see from their perspective though how it looks. So look at this. I slide cancel, then jump backwards. Again, he fries me with a shotgun. But let's say it's a real game, right? As I approach this player, let's say I'm going forward, I'm going for the kill. I slide cancel round, okay? He's going to be looking at me. But if I was to slide cancel round and then jump backwards, it's harder for him to track me. Because think about it from his perspective. He's looking at me here. He doesn't expect me, if I'm coming forward, he doesn't expect me to then go backwards. Same thing here. I'm going to slide cancel, jump backwards. Slide cancel, jump backwards. I want him to kill me to show you how it looks. Anytime now, Carlton. Go on, Carlton. There you go, mate. You got there at the end. Round of applause to Carlton. Look at that. You see how I jump backwards? Again, if you do it faster as well, it's so hard to play against. So just have that in your locker. Now, how do we do it? You press the slide cancel. So first things first, you press the slide button and then you press the jump button. Again, really important. When you're slide canceling, let's say I'm coming around this corner. I don't want to cancel my slide here because I'm out in the open. No, I want to cancel at the edge of the wall. I want to camera my opponent. So right now on a slide cancel, I want to be here. I want to land right there like this. Carlton, my boy's back again. Look at this. You see that? As I cancelled my slide, I'm at the edge of the wall. So if I feel like he's going to shoot me, I back away. And that's the best thing about this. The slide cancel into a backwards jump is so safe because you can basically control the gunfight. There's a guy right there. I feel a bit confident. I'm going to slide cancel, jump backwards. Slide cancel, jump backwards. Just having that in your locker is going to make you such a better player. Now, why are we practicing it? It's because you want to get comfortable with not only just slide cancelling, but performing the backwards jump. Because when you're pressing a backwards jump, you have to get used to your centering changing. Once again, you have to get used to your crosshair placement changing. We go through, we jump backwards. You see what I mean? Just add these different mechanics into your game. We slide cancel, we jump backwards. Is it always the best? No, sometimes you can do other mechanics, but it's good to practice it. So right now, if I was trying to practice it and I wasn't used to it, I would simply go into a bot lobby like this and I would literally practice this. I would say, right, I'm on 144 kills right now. Okay, until 160, I'm simply going to slide cancel, jump backwards. Slide cancel, jump backwards. And I'm going to see, okay, what went wrong there? Oh, I didn't jump. I didn't time it perfectly. Slide cancel, jump backwards. And what's going to happen is when you're in a game, now the reason why this movement's so good, if I was to slide cancel forward here and there's a player right there, I don't have anywhere to go. I'm right in front of him. I can't really jump forward because he's going to kill me. I can't really jump right. Well, I can, but I'd rather do this. For example, if a guy's right next to you, if a player's up close, slide cancel, jump backwards. Create space for yourself. Look at this. Slide cancel, jump backwards. Create the angle for yourself. It's a very, very good mechanic when you're up close. Right now, I'm up close, jump backwards. Bro, they keep shotgunning me. It's pissing me off. But yeah, again, you want to go through, you see him, go forward, jump backwards. Just make it harder for them to hit you. When you're up close with them, you're making the gunfight mixy. But when you jumping backwards, you're messing up their centering and messing up their aim. And now we go into my favorite mechanic. Last year, we had the prone double jump. This year, we have the slide into the drop shot. This one is by far my favorite mechanic. Let's get right into it. So, just like the last mechanic, you want to add a bit of variety. So you go around the corner, you have your standard slide cancel like this. But what I want to do is this. I want to slide into a drop shot. Kill me, bro. Come on. I want to show the viewers how it looks. Kill me, please. There you go. Let's see how it looks in the enemy's POV. Imagine you're going through, you spot the opponent. He goes around the corner like this. As he goes around the corner, he's on the prone. It's so hard to deal with because it's so random. It's very, very unorthodox. It's very kind of unique. So as you're going around the corner, let me show you how you do it once again. You just slide. Now, instead of slide cancelling, I want you to simply slide. When you were going to cancel, all I want you to do, instead of pressing the jump button, is press the drop shot. So you slide and then the drop shot. And what you're going to realize is it essentially cancels itself and turns into a drop shot. So I slide, drop shot. So as we go around the corner, I slide, drop shot. And now, the good thing is you can combine your earlier mechanics. Remember when you learn the drop shot, you want to move your right stick up. So we slide, drop shot. As we go through, again, practice it. Even at range, that's not an easy shot. But because I practiced my drop shot early, I realized, okay, when I drop shot, I need to move my right stick up. And then you're able to control it. So we go through again, slide, drop shot. And what you're going to realize is sometimes you can't slide. You have to stand and drop shot. So you get to use it and kind of learn when to use it, how to use it. How much space do I need? Right now, can I slide in and drop shot? No. Why? Because he's right there. He's going to kill me. But in this scenario, let's find a better scenario. As I'm going around the corner, there's a guy right there. I could do this. You see? Because he'll be centered onto my chest here. He won't expect me to come around the corner and drop shot. Let's watch it from his POV. Imagine this with the enemy. You see that? As he's pre-aiming this, let's say he's pre-aiming this area. I want to slide into the drop shot because he's going to expect me to walk out. He's going to expect me to jump out. So here's crosshair. Let's pretend I'm him for a second. Oh, let me kill these bots. His crosshair is going to be around there. He's going to be strafing like this. Okay, so he's going to be ready for a gunfight there. He's not going to expect me to come out and being basically prone. Because drop shot's such a good angle to create for yourself. So again, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do what I just did. You don't want to come out and then drop shot out in the open. You kind of want to do it as if you're in cover still. So let's find a good example and then we'll move on. So again, as I go around the corner, the guy's pushing me. So I might do this. That's not a good example again. This one would be a good example. He's going to push me. I go around the corner. So as I'm going around the corner now, I can go through. Right, as he pushes me now. You see, as I go around the corner, I drop shot like that. It's just harder to play against. So as he sees me, you want to do it kind of as you come around the corner. So as I slide around the corner, I'm drop shotting. That way, they just about see you, and then you use the drop shot to your advantage. Such a good mechanic. If you guys can practice it, I guarantee if you can use it in your gameplay, it's just another layer. And for the opponents, they have to now not only react to you sliding, right? Because if you're standing still, it's easy. But if you're sliding, they're going to track you. But if you're sliding into a drop shot, they have more tracking to do. You're going to have the advantage every single time. Tip number 9, we're almost there. If you guys are using these warm-up mechanics, I guarantee you guys will be a much better and all-rounded player. Let's move on to the slide cancel into a jump shot. So we're going to be combining some earlier mechanics. Right now, the opponent's there. As we slide cancel round, now you guys have a lot more variety, because before, what did we do? We went for the slide to the drop shot. We went for the slide cancel to the jump backwards. Now we're going to carry on our momentum forward. Okay, so right now let's find an example. In this scenario, I'm going left. So as I slide cancel left, you want to carry on jumping left. So whatever way you're going, you want to carry on. Right now I'm slide canceling left, slide canceling left, carry on left. Slide cancelling left, carry on left. What happens is you use your movement to not only get faster, but you're also adding elevation now. So before you were sliding, so you were low. Now you're sliding, but you're gone up again. So it's a lot harder for them to hit you. How do we practice this? Same thing. You find some time, you get into some space, and you practice it. You make sure you isolate the opponents. I recommend having less bots than me because you can really practice the movement without getting shot from everyone. So right now I go to the right, slide cancel right, and then jump. And what you're going to find is, oh, my timing's a bit off, I'm not really doing it properly. It's because you're not used to the mechanic, and that's fine. And this is the whole point of warming up, the whole point of practicing. So let's go through how to do it. As I go around the corner, I want to slide cancel. As I slide cancel, I then want to jump. Now again, what you want to do, if the opponent's on my left, the opponent's standing right there, as I'm sliding, I want to jump right, but you want to make sure your crosshair is on the opponent. You don't want to slide cancel and jump forward. You want to slide cancel. So as I'm sliding, I'm looking left, and then I'm jumping right. So all you want to do is jump the way your body is going, not necessarily the way you're looking. You see right now I'm looking forward, so I'm not going to slide and jump forward. No, I need to jump the way my body's moving. So right now, although I'm looking forward, I'm sliding right because I'm looking left. You see where I'm coming from? So as I'm sliding, I'm looking left. Now I'm facing this way. I need to jump right. So just get used to that kind of shift. Just get used to that shift and think, right, what way is my body going? How can I slide cancel into that? So right now I go through, slide cancel backwards. I was going to slide cancel backwards there because there was some space for me. So let me show you a few gunfights and what I would do in game, okay? So right now, let's say I was approaching this guy. I'll slide into the drop shot. Go through, he's one shot, jump up again, jump backwards, use a bit of height. I know these are bots, but I'm just showing you kind of examples. So let's go through, let's find the bot again. As we go across, I'll show you some different slide cancels and when I would use a slide into a jump. So right now, it's slide cancel and jump left. Because as I go through here, I'm able to camera them. That's a perfect example. This is such a good example. In this scenario, if I was to slide cancel right, if I was to jump backwards, he's technically still aiming forward. So for him, I'm not going out of his way. Does that make sense? Like, he's looking at me like this, right? So whether I'm moving forward or backwards, I'm still in his sight. So what I want to do is, my job is to mess up his sight. My job is to mess up his centering. So if I come through the left like this, if I come through the left, if I go forward now or backwards, look, he's still shooting me, right? He's not moving his aim. Let's watch this together. Look what he's doing. This bot hasn't moved left or right. Look, he's just simply going forward, you see? But I've moved forward, so it doesn't make a difference. So what you want to do is you want to move in the direction that they're not looking at. So right now, as I go right, jump right again. Jump right, jump backwards. Create distance for yourself. Just do different things like that. Jump left, jump backwards, get into cover. So you want to slide cancel and then jump into the area that's going to give you the advantage. If you guys can have different slide cancelings, I promise you it will help you out. Right now, we slide cancel, jump backwards into cover. We slide cancel, we're going to slide cancel, jump forward into cover. Not into cover, but into the open. So practice that and let's move on to the last and final tip. If you did all 9 of the warm-up mechanics we have so far, you will be such a good player. But now we're going to go and kind of clean everything up. At the end of your workouts, not workouts, don't know why I said workouts. At the end of your warm-up, sorry, what I want you to do is this last drill, okay? With the MCW or the Rival, whatever gun you want to use. If you guys play Warzone, use whatever gun you want. I want you to simply go around and shoot the exact amount of bullets it takes to kill someone, okay? In this scenario, with the MCW, it's 5. If I hit 4 headshots, it's 4. And what you're going to do is you're going to judge your accuracy. So right now, I'm on 30 bullets. At the end, I had 25. What does that mean? It means I killed him with 5 bullets. Now, that's not bad because it takes 5 bullets, but if I want to be perfect, I should be hitting 4 headshots. So you simply want to go around and just test your accuracy. So right now, I have 25. I have 21. It was a bit slower there, but I hit all 4 of my headshots. So you want to find the pacing and see how good your accuracy is. You want to see how well your shots are. And you're going to find that you're going to miss a lot. I want you to play until your shot gets accurate. So right now, as I slide cancel, I'm on 24 bullets. That means I hit him with 6 bullets. So I actually missed 2 bullets there for the headshot. So that wasn't perfect accuracy. Right there, I'm on 18. So I'm going to slide cancel around. I'm on 12. Again, I hit 6 bullets. Another thing you want to do is you want to get used to hitting the right amount of bullets. You know why? It's a lot easier to control your recoil. So right now, if I go around the corner and shoot like that, if I'm just shooting the right amount of bullets and stop, it's a lot easier to control your recoil. This is something Dashy does so well. He controls his recoil as if it's like an actual rhythm. He doesn't just shoot as many bullets as he needs. No, he shoots the right amount and then stops. Most of the time. Sometimes you do want to kind of hold the angle and pre-fire, but if you can get used to doing this, just kind of shooting the right amount of bullets, you'll find the right amount it takes to kill someone. And what happens is you just get so used to the gun and so used to the recoil pattern that it kind of becomes non-existent. Some people tell me they struggle with the recoil. I honestly can't see how. Not in like a rude way, but it's like if you simply go into a private game with the MCW, right, and just shoot 4 bullets, the weapon itself doesn't really move too much. It's when you're doing this, it's when you're shooting 30 bullets. Okay, now I can see, oh, okay, yeah, the weapon moves quite a bit. But if you were to do this, for example, let me show you. If you were to shoot in bursts of 4 or 5, let's see what happens. We slide cancel. You see I just stopped. I didn't even move my right stick, to be honest. I'm simply just shooting a few bullets, and I'm moving my right stick slightly, but not really. Like, I'm just shooting a few bullets, my centering's good, and I'm hitting those headshots. What I'm doing now, if you can end your warm-up with 100, 200 shots like this, you will get your shot to such a good level that you'll be so confident. I'll slide cancel around. There's a guy right there. You see how I tap fired that? Why? Because he was on a head glitch. I didn't want to miss a lot of bullets. My main focus is being accurate. I'm not trying to kill them and miss 500 bullets. So I'm trying to be accurate. So we go through, there's right there, we get the shots off. We're trying to be accurate. But at the same time, what you don't want to do is this. You don't want to be like waiting for like 10 minutes to really hit your headshots. You see, like I'm waiting 5 hours and I'm missing my shots. That's not what you want to do. You still want to have a bit of a rhythm. So you want to be like, okay, cool. What's going on there? Right, I've hit a few shots. Okay, let's back away. I'm going to reload. I'm going to go through again. Okay, that's perfect. I hit 5 shots there. That's not bad. Let's see if I can go again. Let's see if I can get a 4 here. Okay, I actually missed quite a bit there. I shot a little bit more than I needed to. Why didn't I kill him earlier? You see, you're finding the rhythm yourself. Okay, go through again. There's another one. This guy's kind of weak. We're going to back away. Let's reposition. There's a bot on the right. I'm going to shoulder. And this time, you know what I want to try? I want to try a drop shot. So we're going to go through the drop shot and hit a headshot here. So we're going to drop shot. We're going to wait. And you just want to like put everything together. That's kind of the last thing I want you guys to do. Put everything together, tap fire a shot, really work on everything we went through. I want to go through this time. I want to slide cancel into a jump shot backwards. I want to do the same thing. You see, you want to put everything together, okay? And that's going to be it. That's going to be 10 warm-up mechanics to help you guys improve. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.